Teaching faith is a difficult task. We don't always feel like we know faith well enough to have the family discussions we'd like to have. And children have a special way of getting right to the heart of the hardest theological questions. How does anyone give an answer to these tiny philosophers? When we want to teach our kids that worship is a deeply meaningful time, well, traditional worship doesn't always help keep wiggly children interested. These sacred moments in worship with hymns, receiving forgiveness, and remembering the hope we have has helped us through our hardest days. So we want our children to have that same kind of foundation before they leave the home. That way, no matter what the world throws at them, they know any Sunday morning they can walk into church and worship and feel protected and loved by God. Now is the time to build that foundation. We need a sacred space to gather as a family and teach the whys of worship. Why do we gather together and not just worship alone? Why do we baptize? Why do we sing? Why do we break for a snack halfway through the service? eLOFT is that sacred gathering place. 5 times a year, those of us who are in Teach the Faith mode and those of us who are just seeking a better understanding of worship will gather. After all, eLOFT stands for everybody learning our faith together. The services will still be structured around the traditional worship we love, but each time we will teach a specific why of worship. Then, when you attend our weekly traditional worship services, your family will immediately feel more comfortable and attach a deeper meaning and understanding to those services. eLOFT will be held at First Presbyterian Church in Birmingham, Michigan, everybody's church. The service will take place in our Knox Auditorium at 10 a.m., so it takes place at the same time as our weekly worship in the sanctuary. No need to set different alarms for the 5 eLOFT Sundays. Your family can come at the normal time, but worship in a slightly different way. eLOFT will embrace our favorite pieces of traditional worship. For example, we'll sing traditional hymns with traditional instruments. We want children to develop their personal favorite hymn to carry through life, and we want them to love the sounds of traditional worship. Some things will be different, like worshiping around tables, so that families can sit face to face and enjoy tabletop activities. As we plan, we will include fun ways to get out the wiggles and engage all ages in the profounder meaning of worship liturgy and ritual. We hope you will join us November 10th for this exciting new worship service. Your family's faith will grow while making joyful memories of worshiping together. Each member of your family will see their spiritual health improve as they learn more about worship and God.